Hi guys, hey. How you doing? Is you doing? No, tell me the truth. Is you doing? Cause I'm doing. Today is Wednesday, that means it's hump day. And I thought I'd get on here and tell you some of the ugly truths I found out about weight loss surgery. Pretty much just weight loss in general. So the first thing I want to say is that I am not talking to anybody in particular. This is just my humble opinion. This is just me talking about what I think. There's not one specific person. I'm just like picking up, like I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. It's what I think. That's why this is my channel, because I tell you what I think. The world according to Nirvana. Tonight at 11. So the first thing I really wanted to talk about is vitamins. Y'all, please, Lord, help me. Help me. Help me. I see this more often than not. I could tell you I see this issue so many more times than I see somebody doing what they're supposed to. They get surgery. They get papers telling them what they're supposed to be taking after surgery. And then they don't take it. And then they don't take it. They don't take their vitamins. They get all this surgery. They pass all of these courses. They have to do all of this horse malarkey. Yet they don't take their vitamins. And then 6 months, a year down the road, they're like, oh, well, what vitamins do you take? I haven't been taking many vitamins. I keep forgetting to take my vitamins. I don't feel so good. I feel tired all the time. I just don't feel right. My weight loss has stopped. I wonder why. Probably because you're not taking what your body needs. Because if you've had weight loss surgery, you're not getting all of the nutrients from your food. There is a reason why after you have surgery and before surgery, they start telling you that you have to have vitamins. And this isn't for the first month of your surgery. This isn't for the first 6 months after your surgery. This is for life. It's for life. You're supposed to have vitamins for life. I'm going to get sassy on this video because I'm annoyed. You have to take your vitamins. And then I get the, well, they don't make me feel good. Well, honey, take those back and go buy one that does. Go buy one that does. It's not that hard. It really isn't that hard. Okay, so here's a pack of vitamins. Let's pretend. This doesn't sit well on my stomach. Well, I guess I'm just not going to take any then. What? No. I take this back. Yes, hi. My name is Nirvana. I need to return these vitamins. They don't settle my stomach that well. Oh, my receipt. Well, I don't really have a receipt because I bought this like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Oh, well, I'll get credit anyway. Thank you so much. And then I just walk myself back to the department for the vitamins, and then I pick out another kind. Sample. Like, oh, that one don't make me feel good either. Then I do the same thing. It doesn't matter. Until you find the vitamins that you need, keep going back and find one. You know, there are tons and there are millions of people out here who have had weight loss surgery, and you can start asking any of them, what kind of vitamins do you take? Excuse me. What kind of vitamins do you take? What kind of vitamins did not work for you? What kind? Stop trying to look for the easy way out. That is not what weight loss surgery is about, and it drives me absolutely batty when people are trying to find 1, 2, skip a few. This is a process, and you're going to have to follow it. Period. This is a process. Please, you and I here. This is a process, and you're going to have to follow it. If your doctor gave you a piece of paper and it said you need to take nya, then you need to take nya. It's not for when you feel like it or when you remember it or how often you do. Like, feel like you kind of, want to per week. You got to do it all the time. All the time. That's why you had surgery. That you signed papers saying you were going to abide by the diet. You were going to do what you were supposed to. You're going to take your vitamins. There. That's 4 minutes of me yamming about why you need to take your vitamins. Please, take your vitamins. Take your vitamins. You need it for your blood work. You need it to feel better. You need it so you don't have osteoarthritis, so you don't break bones, so you have gut issues, for heart issues. There are so many millions of things that can go wrong if you don't take your vitamins, and I'm going to shut up about that. Next thing I want to talk about is food. There are people out there that don't live in California, mind you, and California food is expensive here. Okay, it is very expensive to get food here in California, especially fresh produce. There are so many people that I hear, well, I can't afford the good food. I'm sorry. Did you sign a piece of paper having weight loss surgery, or that you're going to be on the diet to get your weight loss surgery, that said that you're going to follow the bariatric diet? Think about it. I'll give you like 10 seconds here. Did you? Oh, you did. Okay. Well, then you probably are going to have to stop eating out. You're probably going to have to stop drinking. You probably have to stop smoking. You're probably going to have to stop buying new clothes. You're probably, whatever it is that you're spending your money on other than good food is what you're going to have to do. What you're going to have to. And if you're so poor that you can't afford food, I would really suggest you start looking at food pantries, start going to, see if you can get on food stamps, see, whatever it takes. But if you want to be successful in having weight loss surgery, and I'm prime example of somebody who didn't for a very long time, I kind of just screwed myself over by not eating completely the way I needed to. 1, 2, skip a few. Once again, you're not going to lose the weight. You're going to start regaining your weight. You are not going to lose all the weight that you want, and you will start gaining weight. The moment you start putting carbs back in here, the moment you decide, oh, well, a half a piece of cheesecake is going to do it. No big deal. Half a piece of, cake, a piece of pizza, the crust off my bread. Just, that's when it all starts going downhill. That's when you start to slide, and it's a dangerous slide because it leads to so many other things. And I'm sorry if this is a very aggressive video, but I truly feel that this is something that needs to be heard, because sometimes you just got to do the tough love. Sometimes you just got to be completely blunt and honest, because you know what? Had I had somebody who was in my face telling me the truth from day one, maybe I wouldn't be sitting here at 300 pounds. Maybe I wouldn't be sitting here, wondering why I have to go on keto, wondering why I have to kill myself at the gym and the weight's still not doing what I want to. Had I had somebody who had, enough love for me and cared enough for me to just be completely bluntly honest, whether people liked me or, liked them or not, that is what I'm here for. That is what I do. This is why I do it. This is how I do it. And, I'm not going to change. I think it's important. And once again, I'll tell you, had I had somebody who was willing to be there and be real with me and be honest, I don't think I would have been in this situation. I really don't. I think had somebody said, hey, you've got to get your head on straight before weight loss surgery, or hey, you had weight loss surgery, you need to go on therapy, you need to make sure that whatever you're doing is good for you. The next thing I'm going to talk about is therapy. I push therapy so much. I push therapy all the time, because all I see are posts about I'm unhappy, I don't like my skin, I'm unhappy, I'm not losing enough weight, I'm unhappy, I'm depressed, I'm sad, I'm hurt, nobody loves me. Just all day, every day, I see posts all day. Every single solitary day, I see the forums, Facebook, Instagram, videos of people crying. Go get some therapy. If you're not feeling good, if something is wrong, if you feel like something is completely off, if you're not able to control yourself, if you think about suicide, if you think about leaving your husband, if you think about running away from your kids, if you think about quitting your job, get some help. There's help out there for a reason. You've got to get some help. Talk to a friend. Talk to a colleague. Talk to anybody. Don't just keep it all in here and start eating, you know, to get yourself feeling better. You have to follow through with therapy. And I know it's hard. I know more than anybody that it's hard to do therapy. And sometimes it feels like it's not working and it's not worth it. And you feel like, okay, well, you know, no one's understanding what I'm going through. Then you need a different, you know, psychiatrist. You need a different psychologist. You need to find a different one. If one doesn't work, pick another. That one doesn't work, pick another. Just like with the vitamins. That doesn't work, okay, just keep going down the line till you find somebody who goes, hey, I see you struggling. Hey, here are some coping mechanisms. Hey, let's just talk about it, because I don't want to see anybody feel the way I have in the past. I don't want to see anybody think about suicide. I don't want to see anybody who has worked so damn hard to save their life backslide because they're not getting, you know, the proper care. And yes, you may have to go on antipsychotics. You may have to go on depression medication. You may have to go on anxiety medication. It is not the end of the world. No one is going to look at you any differently. I'm on Wellbutrin and Ativan, and I take my Wellbutrin twice a day. I take my Ativan when I need it. I have severe PTSD. I have severe anxiety. I have panic attacks. I have agoraphobia. I have lots of stupid things that, you know, some people would be like, ooh, God. But you know what? If that's the way they're going to judge me, and then they don't need to be in my life. If there's somebody out there that is like, oh, well, you know, she has PTSD and she has to take Wellbutrin, well, she's just a nut job. Well, bye. I don't need you here anyway. This isn't the channel for that. I'm not the person for you. Obviously, if that's something that makes you feel like you can't be my friend or be my support or be my companion, well, get to stepping. Bye. See ya. No, I'm not even going to play about this today. Today is this has just been building in my head, and today is just the day where I'm like, all right, let's get it all out and just be honest. Weight loss and weight loss surgery is not the easy way out, and it is going to be a struggle, and it is going to be hard, and you're going to have to put a lot of work in to make it. You're going to have to put a ton of workout, you know, a ton of effort for it to work out for you, because, you know, you can drop 100, 150, 200 some odd pounds, but once you start putting stuff back in here, it starts just to start climbing. And if you're not working out, excuse me, which is another thing I'm going to sit here and talk about, if you're not working out, you need to have some kind of movement, any kind of movement. Any kind of movement is better than none. It's better for your mental faculties. It's better for your heart. It's better for your entire body, your weight loss, your toning up, whatever it is. Any kind of movement is better than none. If you're only walking from here to the end of the yard today, tomorrow take one step further than the yard and come back. Whatever it takes. If you don't have a gym near you, if you're not able to get in the water, if you're not, there are sitting exercises that you can find on YouTube. Type in sitting exercise, wheelchair exercises. There are things where you can sit against the wall and push your feet up and do all. There's tons of things you can do. Just dance in your wheelchair, honey. I did it. There's so many things that you can do to help change your life 1 millimeter at a time. It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of damn effort. And it is absolutely worth it. 150% worth it. I tell you today, I'll tell you tomorrow, I'll tell you the next day that I wouldn't trade one single moment of all of the struggle, all of the strife, everything. You see how red my face is getting? Because I'm passionate. I wouldn't trade anything for what I've gone through in order to be where I am today, because I was dying. I wasn't just like, oh, I just have weight on me. I was dying, you know, not the I'm dying, you know. I was dying. My body was shutting down. My body was shutting down to a point. The doctor looked at me and Matthew and were like, you have maybe 2 years if you're lucky. If you're lucky, she'll last another 2 years. I was dying. That's what it took for me to change my life. And I hope and I pray that nobody else has to get that far. But if you have, here's a living testament right here. Here's a person who was in a wheelchair for 12 years. Here's a person that has come back from the brink of death to sit here and tell you, do not give up. Do not give in. If it means you have to quit smoking, if it means that you have to lose 100 pounds, if it means you have to lose 80 pounds, if it means that you have to do whatever you have to do in order to save yourself, please, for the love of God, do it. Understand that you are worth it. You are worth more than you'll ever know. You will be missed. Even if you think that nobody on earth could possibly love you or miss you, you're wrong. You are absolutely wrong. You're here for a reason. So if that's what you need, if you need this little pep talk in between you and I, here, I'm telling you today, it is worth it. You deserve to be here. You just have to put in the work for it. And it will suck, and it will suck for a long ass time. But once you get past and over the hump, life is going to be so much better. Like, the doors of opportunity will open. And I've said it before, opportunity is not a lengthy visitor. And that's exactly how I feel about it. Opportunity, I'll say it again, is not a lengthy visitor. So you need to take it and run with it while you can. And just do the very best you can. I absolutely love you guys to death. I love you guys so much. You guys are my backbone. You're my support. I couldn't ask for better community, better family. I'm here for you just like you're here for me. And I hope this reaches somebody who needs it. I hope this helps somebody who's out there. I want to give you a big, gigantic hug. And I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. And I will talk to you very, very soon. Mwah! Bye.